This is your degenerate power hour, your late night golden shower. Too ill to be sick, so thick you can't split. That carnival spin with the rectus grin. I'm Joel, he's BMO, and this is Vagrants N Vandals Radio.
Damn, I looked for a fucking second and you did some ridiculous bullshit.
Was it when I did the shimmy with the raindrops coming down on me?
Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right, so today's one of those episodes where we just kind of, we free ball it. They swinging back and forth.
Hey.
Hi. That's the balls talking. They gave the hays.
Hey.
So first thing we're going to talk about, Brandon sends me this story. The buried city of Singapore.
Ooh.
Not the Singapore we all know. Singapore, Michigan.
Very ethnic.
I think it was probably pretty white.
Probably.
Now, being from Michigan and vacationing along the Great Lakes, these stories always have an interest to me. Interesting story because the city of Singapore no longer exists.
Well, I mean, it does. It's just buried
Beneath sand dunes.
Scary.
So let me call up a little story here, little news report. You know what? I don't even know if we need the news report really. Let's
Probably
just wing
not.
it.
I mean,
Fuck
it's
it. Let's
pretty
wing
much.
it.
It's pretty cut and dry.
In the 1800s, Singapore, like many
Coastal towns.
cities of its ilk, they essentially had a lumber economy. Lumberjacks, sawmills, they chopped down the local trees because at the time, pretty much everything, this is before steel, everything was wood.
Damn.
Wooden buildings, okay?
Wooden dildos.
Yeah.
That's scary.
That's, yeah.
Wooden fleshlights. Oh my
I don't think that there was wooden
God,
fleshlights.
I'm scared.
But at the time, of the Great Chicago Fire, the city was torched, burned down, and they were like, we got to rebuild this bitch. So a lot of these lumber cities, they started chopping extra time.
Mm-hmm.
So the city of Chicago owes the state of Michigan in particular a great debt because the city was literally rebuilt because of lumber primarily from Michigan's western coast.
Did not know that.
Here's the interesting result of that, though, and what ultimately led to Singapore's downfall, and it's still happening today. When all those trees were felled, the lumber was timbered, the trees were gone. There was nothing to stop the inward march of the sand.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened. The sand just over the years continued to shift, swallowed up whole-ass buildings in this town.
Whole towns.
Gone.
See ya.
Bye-bye. So it's still there, trapped beneath the sand. And I did read sand is particularly effective at keeping out moisture, so that if they were excavated,
It'd be completely intact, other than the weight damage.
yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
still there.
And really, depending on how fast it came in, it probably wouldn't even collapse because it wasn't like all that sand got dropped at once. It was over the
Right.
course of decades. So
Right, and it just blew in. And I read a story. No, there was a guy who refused to leave his property as the sand just progressively filled his home. Took the first level. Eventually, he just got to where he would like leave, I think, his bedroom window through the second floor of the house, like waltz right out onto the sand dune.
fuck?
Now, eventually, he had to move. Now, the reason I
Or if he
mentioned,
buried alive. I mean,
well, yeah, he wasn't that stubborn. He decided to leave.
those are the choices.
This phenomenon is still happening today. I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast before. 4 summers ago, I went out to Silver Lake. They've got the dune right there.
Mm-hmm.
Great time if you're ever out there. A little pricey, especially if you're with the family.
We don't make that big money like you, bro.
Trust me, I'll make the big money.
Oh, you made the big money.
I got a new ride though. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. Your new ride screams, I got
My
money.
lease was up. I got a pretty good deal on it though. My insurance went down too.
Well, fuck you twice.
It only went down $23.
Whatever.
But it
fuck
went
you.
down. I was happy to see that.
That's a case of beer, homie.
So before I continue the sand dune story, yeah, traded in a 2020 Fusion I had.
2020, gee, you're hurting for money. I got an 04 piece of shit. Traded in for an 04 piece of shit. You tell me. Yuppie fuck.
You want to know how much debt I'm carrying right now? Ain't rolling in dough. So I trade in the Fusion.
Maybe get you a second young wife. Get her to work.
That ain't a bad plan.
That face. That face.
See if I can bring in a unicorn into this relationship.
Damn. I know a couple that does that.
I don't know that Charlie would ever go for it.
2 men and a woman. It's fucked up.
2 men and a woman?
It's like a throuple.
So the woman's running the show? Or is one of them...
She got the honey hole, bro.
So wait, is one of them like bisexual? One of the dudes? Or are they doing each other too?
They're both straight, but they sleep together. Live in different apartments, but they sleep together.
They ain't straight.
I don't think they do any gay shit other than
but they sleep together. Wait, they're pounding out the lady together.
Yeah.
But they don't do anything with each other.
No.
Oh, well, that ain't gay.
They might look at each other. I don't know. It's kind
they might look at each other.
But it's weird because they both look identical to each other. So like looking in a mirror.
What?
Yeah.
You're going to have to tell me more off air about this shit.
High five.
So yeah, my lease on the Fusion was up last December, but I procrastinated. Didn't order the new one until January, so I had to do an extension. Then when I finally ordered it, they'd be like, "Oh, it'll be in 3 months." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I just continued to do like a lease extension, which was a pain in the ass. And then, long story short, it ends up taking like 6 months.
Damn.
So I got a 2023 Escape. I get this thing just the other day.
I thought that was due when I seen it.
Yeah.
I said, well, we get monetized. This motherfucker ain't telling me.
No, this is new lease.
All of a sudden, he pulls up in a Mercedes.
Dude, the dealer comes out there, because these things have all sorts of technology, and now there's a damn computer screen and the dashboard. Damn. So he's showing me how it all works and just crazy stuff. I literally, you knew you were kind of poor through your life when you come away with the feeling, like the whole time I'm thinking, they're letting me take this? So my payment did go up.
They're like, you get free lunch, right? Okay, good.
I was like, good. Free lunch right here. My payment went up about $90 a month, but my insurance did go down like $23. So I was like, this ain't a bad trade-off for $70 extra a month. More space, and it's safer, the technology. So yeah, I was pretty happy with it. So anyways, now we're off of car leases and thruples.
That's how it go, bro.
At the sand dunes at Silver Lake 4 years ago. Took their dune ride. Awesome dune ride. Again, like, take it if you can, but it's like $25 a person.
Damn.
Kids are cheaper if they're under like 12 or something.
My kids are 2.
25.
Give a fuck what they look like.
So $25, it ain't cheap. But I was by myself, so I went and enjoyed it. And one of the interesting things, so those dunes right there sit between Lake Michigan and Silver Lake.
Right.
Well, same phenomenon's happening there as did in Singapore, Michigan. The sand dunes are blowing into Silver Lake. Mm-hmm. Now, Silver Lake's like one of those talked about spots in Michigan.
Right. It's been around for a good minute.
The guy said, I think it's over the last 50 to 100 years, a third of that lake has already been eaten by the sand dunes. Said in about, I think it was another 100 to 150 years.
Gone. See ya.
So you wonder, like, what kind of, like, that's the economy out there. It's Silver Lake.
Yeah, without
and others
that,
like
nothing.
it. So you can, like, is there some engineering feat they can pull off to save the lake? Because I don't know if you've ever been by Silver Lake. That area, beautiful. I mean, it's picturesque.
It's been a while, but I have been there.
Man, is it something. Well, and the reason I'm mentioning that in particular is because there's been recent news stories in the last several years of people's homes that are being consumed by the sand dunes. And get this the bitch of it. The township is saying, we gonna still need you to pay those taxes.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Like, the sand dune has taken your home and they're still like, money, 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 money. Yeah.
And we're also gonna tax you for the sand debris. It's not
crazy.
Your fault, but I deal with it.
But man, yeah, it's that. Yeah, the deforestation of that area is what. There was nothing to block the sand. Previously, you had a forest that would stop it from going so far.
Jeez, nature's a real son of a bitch. Start fucking with it, that's what happens.
You fuck with nature, nature fucks back.
That's right.
Nature said, ooh, the humans are doing something again. Fuck around and find out. I'm going to take your lakes. I'm going to take your homes. And it did.
It did.
But I love that area.
Yeah, I mean.
I hope
Can't
I really
go wrong.
I hope one day, when we're swimming in Vagrants and Vandals money, I would love to have a property out there.
We better. An island.
It's just beautiful out there. Like, I feel more connected to like the earth, and like my soul feels re-energized when I'm out there. I've said before, I was telling people recently, if I was independently wealthy, I would probably live out there a good 6-7 months of the year.
Yeah, I don't leave when it got cold.
Yeah, because it's just wonderful. And you're out at the beaches. The sunsets can't be beat. There's adventures up and down the coast. You got girls walking around, ass and titties out.
Love that shit. I mean, even right now in southeast Michigan, it's pretty nice when it's nice.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like here in South, we're used to it because we've lived our whole lives in Monroe or Wayne County. But the air quality in Wayne County in particular is some of the worst in the country.
Well, it's not good right now because we got the second round of
but it's
Canadian
never good.
Schmog.
That's the thing. It's never good.
Yeah, but we got that second round of that Canadian schmog going on right now.
Yeah, we are thankful for that.
I am.
It's back again.
It's like getting secondhand nicotine that I didn't plan on.
But yeah, how about Lost City of Singapore? I'm fascinated by those stories where a city's buried. What's that?
Bodies down there?
I think most people had the sense to get out.
Preserved.
I don't think they just stood there while the sand slowly piled up over the years.
The newspaper just filled up around them.
He's like, this will be fine.
I'm good.
It's good. Underwater cities fascinate me too. Like when they dam off an area.
Watch that one in South Dakota was fucking amazing.
Matter of fact, talking about that area, Western Michigan, Ludington, Hamlin Lake. There used to be a city of Hamlin there.
No,
and the dam broke like 3 times, and after the 3rd time, they were like, "Fuck this, we're done."
Did you know in Ludington, and you know the lighthouse at the end of the pier?
Yeah, you're talking about the state park.
You can go inside that one. No, right in Ludington in the town.
Stearns Park, you're talking the Ludington Breakwater Lighthouse. Yeah.
You can go up beside that.
Yeah, you got to pay.
It's $8.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I was just up there like 2 years ago.
A lot of lighthouses will let you. So the really cool one up there. So there's the Little Sabo, which is near Silver Lake, and then there's the Big Sabo.
Yeah, Big Sabo.
The Big Sabo is north of the Ludington Breakwater Lighthouse. 2 years ago, Shirley and I and Lincoln went up there. We went up. Oh man, it was a walk. It was a hike.
I bet.
A beautiful scene though. Once you get up there, you can literally see like off the shore. You can see like the drop off where the water starts to get deeper and like where the sandbars are. Oh, what a scene!
Fucking glacier track, bro.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
That's it, man. Just like the Great Lake, just a freak of nature formed by those glaciers.
Like what? Like most of the fresh water in the United States, right here.
In the world.
In the world.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's pretty wild. That's why, man. When the shit hits the fan, Michigan's gonna be a hot spot again because of all that fresh water.
Yeah.
All the wildlife.
Yep.
And and I don't know if you guys have been watching the news, but the shit's hitting the fan. There was a report. When I was working at the Henry Ford Museum, so you're going back, this is like fall of 2013. I remember reading a report. NASA and several other like world organizations were all a part of this. Mm-hmm. NASA would later kind of distance themselves a bit because I think they felt like the report was a bit alarmist. So 2013, I believe it was then, this report concluded that our way of life, our extravagant sports events,
fucking it up.
Our supply chain, our way of life had roughly 12 to 15 years left.
That's
and then
scary.
We were facing serious changes.
And when was that?
This is 2013.
So about
already
10
a
years
decade
ago.
gone.
Yeah.
But we're already seeing it. Like, look at it's like every other day you turn around like, record heat, catastrophic flooding, and you're hearing like, a century storm, a millennial storm.
They say Great Britain's going to essentially become like a desert.
Yeah.
The heat's going to get so bad that just you have to leave.
And that's the thing.
That's your only fucking choice.
Imagine the problems that's going to create: mass migration, starvation. Like, there's not like people are just going to up and die. Be like, I'll just ride it out.
It's okay when it's
I'm
in like
flooded.
an Africa and a third world country, but the minute fucking happens like somewhere like the United States, it becomes a big issue.
Yeah, but you're talking about people that are used to a certain standard of living. We're talking about dense population
clean
centers.
water.
When you're talking about some of these coastal cities, Miami, San Francisco, Los Angeles, things start to get fucked up in those places. Like out west, first of all, out west isn't habitable without feats of modern
creature comforts for sure.
engineering, pumping water into those areas. So when the good times stop rolling, what do you think they're going to do? They're all heading back east.
Yeah, well, fuck you. You ain't welcome.
That's going to be the thing. Like, to a certain point, it might be a bit of a boom.
What's
for,
that accent?
for like a state like Michigan?
Get the fuck out.
We only and that's what's going to happen though. They're literally going to be refugees in their own country.
You reek of sunscreen and marijuana. I don't even mind a pot.
It'll be an ugly time because there's only going to be any given area can only support so many people before the quality of life of everyone there starts to drop. So just saying.
Plenty of open houses in Detroit.
Just saying. Yeah, but but the industry's not there. There's open houses because the industry's no longer there to support those residents.
Straight up.
We're getting a little too thick in it on this episode. Like we're going to solve these problems. Point is, the world's fucked. It's going to get ugly. Enjoy the ride while you can. We'll be here. We'll be broadcasting the apocalypse here on Vagrants N Vandals Radio. I have to spin this
little lever just to keep everything going. The battery power, like, all right, I'm really sweating. Stuff.
So, yeah, you know what? If you're lucky enough to live in Michigan, really get out and explore the state because there are, anytime that I've gone on vacations, I'm like, man, like we really do live in one of the most beautiful areas on this planet. When you consider the Upper Peninsula and the Great Lakes, it's a fascinating
just driving
place.
through it up north, you're like, holy fuck, dude.
Really.
This is amazing.
So get out there, create some memories and some adventures for yourself and your kids. Now,
Hi.
Of course, you guys know we coming to you from a honey hole. Thought you were going to do it with me. I set us up there to do it together.
Drip, drip. Drip, drip in the honey hole.
Now,
Red Rocket.
You guys might remember we are tied after 3 weeks.
The comeback kid.
Yeah, I struck out. It was egregiously bad.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens when he doesn't get softball questions.
For fuck's sake. So we're tied at 7-7 after 3 weeks of trivia, of horror
shaving
trivia.
their eyebrows. That's what I want to know.
We're still waiting for the fans to chime in. You can send those suggestions to vagrantsnvandals@gmail.com.
I heard someone say wax
the letter N, vandals@gmail.com.
I heard wax your asshole on camera.
Dude, I ain't doing that on camera. I'd do it, but not on camera. I'm not doing that on
We're not
camera.
filming your actual
Who the hell would want to watch that anyway?
We're going to watch your reaction
my
to
reactions?
your asshole waxed.
I might... That
of
might
course
be,
you would.
I would consider that.
I would
Dude,
not.
the comedy would be gold.
Exactly.
I tell you what, Herbie the Degenerate, he'd be down for it.
With a name like that, I don't doubt
Herbie
that.
the Degenerate. I'm gonna have to ask him if I can just use his real name. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's take these.
Oh,
out.
you ain't gonna cut that deck? You gotta trust that bullshit?
Dude, seriously?
Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, fucking right.
There you go.
Thank you.
Like I sat here and stacked the.
You were sitting there staring at it, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Sitting there
I'm
staring
dealing like
at
a poker.
it, bro.
Man, we need to play poker sometime soon. It's been a while.
Can we get a podcast going while we do it?
It'd be too hard to manage.
A lot of mics.
Too hard to manage.
I get it.
First of all, you're talking like all sorts of dead air.
I like that first question.
All right,
I like that first one.
We're all tied up. I always give you the option. Would you like to ask me?
I'll ask first, as I always do.
All right. Here we go. 7-7, folks.
Oh, what hangs above Tina's bed in A Nightmare on Elm Street? Now, just picture your wife's teenage room before you got with her. What was hanging above her bed?
Okay. Well, see, now I'm processing this like a horror writer. So I'm thinking if it's significant, it's going to be some sort of symbology. I'm going to go with a crucifix.
Good guess. I don't actually know the answer. I'm going to say a poster. A crucifix. Wow.
Damn. Good. Look at that thought process.
Yeah, that was good. I'll give you that.
Nice.
That's good.
All right. That felt good after going 0-5 last time.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. These are both pretty easy. So,
all right.
What is the name of the sequel to Ridley Scott's Alien?
Alien 2?
Incorrect.
It's not?
Aliens, plural.
Oh, man.
Ouch. It hurts to miss that one.
That one hurts.
To miss. Here, put the burn cards here.
That is a
that
one
does hurt.
Dude.
1-0 me after one round.
Didn't you say Aliens the first time?
No, I didn't.
I want the footage rolled back now. I don't fucking agree with you.
Question 2.
All right. We'll save that one. What is the movie poster tagline for the 1985 movie House? He's not your regular doctor.
I vaguely remember that title.
I only know it because I happened to watch this shortly. Like a couple weeks ago, I seen a thing for it and watched it. And I don't even know if I know it 100%.
Tagline. I don't know, but for comedic sake, I'm going to take a stab at it. This is no ordinary house.
You want to hear my guess?
Yeah.
Ding dong, you're dead.
Okay. Yeah.
I honestly think that might be what it is. Ding dong, you're dead, bro. What the fuck?
What'd you watch that on?
Tubi.
Tubi,
I
yeah.
happened to see a thing. It was like a zombie hand, like pushing a button. I'm like, it says very underrated. I said, fuck it, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
It was pretty good, actually.
All right. Question 2 for Brandon. In the 1979 film Tourist Trap, a group of friends are trapped in what establishment?
A hotel?
Incorrect.
Damn.
A museum.
I was guessing. I had no idea.
Museum.
I had no idea.
So we are... What are we at? I forget. We're on question 3.
Yeah. I don't think I've got any right yet.
Okay, so 1-0 still.
I'm getting fucked around.
1-0.
This one. All right. I feel like you would know that one. This 1982 film features an escaped mental patient with a drill who decides to crash a high school student's slumber party.
Read it again.
This 1982 film features an escaped mental patient with a drill who decides to crash a high school student's slumber party. He liked young Ash. You all would have got to get together. He liked each other.
Trying to think, you fuck.
That's the point, bro. I'd be doing the same shit to Bourbon and Chess. How about them Red Wings?
No, what the fuck is that movie called?
Come on now.
I'm going to go with... Sleepaway Camp.
No. I haven't even seen the answer, but there's no way that's right.
Yeah, I don't think it is, but it was...
I'm going to go with Slumber Party Massacre. I mean, I'm
I had
guessing,
the word,
but
the phrase slumber party in my
the
head.
Slumber Party Massacre. Shocker.
Okay. All right, third question for Brandon. A horror novelist returns to his boyhood home and finds that it has been invaded by ghosts and ghouls in this 1985 movie.
Read that one more time, please.
A horror novelist returns to his boyhood home and finds that it has been invaded by ghosts and ghouls in this 1985 movie.
Damn. I got a couple things in mind, but I was thinking sometimes they come back, but that's the teacher going back to his old home. Give me 2 more time.
One more time.
Oh, wait. Boogeyman?
Incorrect.
Damn.
You're going to kick yourself for this
Is
one.
it it?
It's House.
Oh, wow. Wow. The irony's not lost on me in that one.
You sure you watched this recently?
I was drinking. It was late at night and it's on Tubi, bro. I didn't give too much fucking.
All right, after 3 rounds, I'm still leading 1-0.
What a
Question
joke.
4.
I didn't get one right.
No.
Okay.
Go have yourself an over 5 week. You're going to know the pain, bitch.
Dude, we got it. We definitely have to keep these cards separated because we already had this one, too.
Didn't seem to bother you last episode.
Doesn't bother me now. I'm just saying.
Let's go.
I'm saving you the time. What 2010 psychological horror film contains a son that astral projected into a realm called The Further?
We had this?
Not The Father. The Further. Yes, we have. It was one of mine. And I got it right.
2010 psychological.
And I got it.
Read it again.
What 2010 psychological horror film contains a son that astral projected into a realm called The Further?
Does that have Jake Gyllenhaal in it?
I cannot give you clues that will lead to answers corrected. Obviously. Could have been.
2010 psychological thriller.
Could have been.
I don't know the name of that film. Like, I don't know.
I got it right the first time. I get it right this time. Insidious.
Oh, God.
Insidious it is.
Should have
The Red Door.
Insidious.
New movie coming out. The Red Door.
Ugh. Okay. Fourth question for Brandon. What 2005 movie directed by John Gulager was the first horror film winner for Project Greenlight?
That's a fucking hard question. Read it one more time.
What 2005 movie directed by John Gulager was the first horror film winner for Project Greenlight?
I never heard of the director.
Me neither.
I've never heard of him. What is it? Gulager?
Gulager.
Gulager. 2005 horror movie. I'm going to go with... It's Eli Roth. Let's go with Green Inferno.
Incorrect.
Yeah, shocker.
The movie was appropriately Feast. As you having yourself a feast of failures. And I love it. Nom, 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 nom,
You're
nom,
up
nom,
by
nom.
one.
Nom, nom, nom,
You're
nom, nom,
up
nom,
by
nom, nom,
one.
nom, 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 nom. Last question. 1-0. We're doing terrible today.
Oh, there we go.
Give me this. I want to ensure that I'm in the lead after this week.
What 2005 Eli Roth film set in Slovakia features the sadistic tortures of the elite hunters? Oh, that's so easy.
Hostel.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
You ain't gonna gaslight me into giving you a wrong
sure
answer.
About that?
Hostel.
I know it's Hostel, but is it 1, 2, or 3?
It's Hostel.
You sure? Hostel 2, the sequel.
You're fucking lying.
It's called Hostel 2, the sequel.
All right, so that's 2 for me on the. Let's see if BMO can cut that lead in half. Final question of
I forgot
the
I'm coming.
day.
Come on now. You sure about that?
All right, I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give you this one.
Boom, boom.
What is the name of the docile and domesticated zombie in Day of the Dead?
Bub.
What? I'm sorry. What was it? I'm gonna need
Bub.
you to spell it for me, please.
B-U-B?
Final answer.
Yes.
Incorrect, motherfucker!
What is it?
His name's Bud. B-U-D. Bud.
You sure it's not Bub?
Take a look.
I think it's a typo, bro. It says Kevin Bacon right below it, so I can't even trust that. It's close enough. There's 2 or 3 letters.
You know what that means. The indignation.
How about I flip this fucking table over and destroy your equipment? How about that?
0-5. Ooh.
We've all been there.
Daddy,
We've all been there.
So that means I lead after 4 weeks, 9-7. All right. So you tell me DentHead's itching for a phone call?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why, but he said he wants to talk to you.
We'll make this our final bit for this abbreviated.
He said he was hungry
episode.
for attention. He wanted some. He's even getting a subscriber base now, and now he wants to be up on the bandwagon.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's happening with the subscriptions right now, but in the time that I've been here this afternoon, we've picked up 7.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
Well, I did put it out to Sweaty yesterday, dude. And I
put it out
told
to some people too, but they hadn't.
But 7?
They haven't even seen the message.
That's not right. I checked that when I went outside for a cigarette 25 minutes ago, and it was at 172.
You tell me.
What the fuck?
I'll take it.
How did that happen?
I'll take it.
Damn, this podcast is so good. They didn't even hear it and they subscribed?
It's just in the air. They know. They're like, I think they're working on it right now.
All right. They must feel it.
Let's call the old DentHead.
Hey, what can we hit him with right off the rip just to fuck with him?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, we gotta be able to fuck with him for something. We want him. No, fuck it. That kid's got enough on his plate. I don't want to do it with my brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We gotta be.
I got one brother dying. I got another brother struggling. Yeah, shout out to my brother Billy. He's not doing well.
Yeah, that's rough.
41 years old.
Yeah.
Brain tumor. But that's not what's killing him. It's the seizures. I was on the phone with him the other night. Eyes rolled up, shaking. I'm just like, dude, I can't do this. I literally went to because I don't know me with my dad.
You're like, end phone call.
You know me with my dad. Well, my dad was right there too.
Yeah.
And so was April. So I got two people watching me have this breakdown.
That's not what you want.
I held it together. I went to the house. I went to the bathroom, turned all the lights off, and I wept in the dark.
Yeah.
And then splashed cold water on my face in the dark. Didn't even want to look at myself. I was just like, it was not fun. Not a good time.
Doesn't sound like a good time.
No.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
Yeah, it sucks.
I'm good.
All right, now that you've
Everyone that knows me knows I bottled that shit
completely
up.
crashed and burned the spirit of our podcast. It's called The Dent.
Well, we're not allowed to express our feelings here. I'm feeling toffee-tastic right now.
What?
Toffee-tastic. Girl Scout cookie.
Calling The Dent. You better fucking answer.
What up?
Hey, there you are.
That was a long fucking 10 minutes, dude.
Dude.
Hey, I run on that Adkins family time.
Dude.
I'll say that, or there must have been a story involved.
Between, I don't know when he told you 10 minutes, but between each episode, he goes and smokes a cigarette. That took him solid 30 minutes.
You're full of shit. It's like 8 minutes. So Gibson's story took 30 fucking minutes.
That's true.
He didn't want to put Gibby on blast, bro. It was Gibby and Bourbon.
Dude, the poor kid was struggling. I wanted him to get through his story.
Long-winded ass stories to take after their goddamn second cousin or whatever the fuck gives to them.
So, all right, Dent, we're ending the episode with our conversation with you today. And what we wanted to talk about, because we want to feature it at some point, maybe you can tee it up for the listeners here, is the incident, and hey, choose to protect names as best you want to.
No, use them.
No, I mean, no, you can make up fake names. You had an incident, this was probably, a good decade ago now?
It's about 10 years ago, man, easily.
All right, so there's an incident at an area bar that led to quite a fight.
I mean, yeah, fight, fucking assault, whatever you want to call it.
So set that story up for us. You and some friends were at the bar, and you get approached by this Sasquatch-looking motherfucker.
Yeah, well, so, actually, the beginning of the night was, we went down to the Detroit fireworks with my dad. And
good old G-Bo.
Yeah, funny enough, G-Bo, dude, picks us up to go to the fireworks. This motherfucker's on, 2 hours of sleep from 5 days straight, dude. He's eating fucking 357 Magnum caffeine pills to stay awake while we're heading down there. And then we go and eat dinner. He's falling asleep at the fucking bar, dude. I'm like, I don't know if we should even go to the fireworks, but of course he ends up going. We end up going to the fireworks, go down there, get drunk. And then after the fireworks, he wanted to go home. We wanted to continue our night. So we came back to this area, downriver,
right,
and went to, the bar. The bar we were at doesn't even exist anymore. It's called the White Rhino.
Okay.
Complete shithole, dude. They did this thing where you could pay $15 for a wristband to drink all night. As if that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, now, so that was what, in Dearborn? Because I used to pass that on my way to Henry Ford Museum.
Right on North Line, and I want to say North Line and Pardee or something. It's in Taylor.
Oh, it's in Taylor. Okay. Different White Rhino then.
So we went up there after drinking at the fireworks, having a good time, and we're in there drinking, and there's some girls there, and me and my buddy, we end up sitting, we're bullshitting with them, and whatever. The big dude, I don't know if he took offense to that or what. We didn't know who this guy was, never seen him before ever.
Right.
And he comes up to our table, trying to kind of just push his way into the conversation. We're just whatever, man, that's fine if you want to sit and talk with everybody and have a good time.
Shit's annoying. Shit's annoying because he was trying to move in on the chicks you guys were already working on.
100%. That's what was going on.
Hate
we're
that
being
shit.
Cool with him, but he kept fucking he's standing over us talking to us, and you know how fucking drunk people get, dude. He's fucking talking, but he's spitting as he's talking. So after about the second spittle that landed on my buddy, he's like, listen, dude, just back up because you're fucking spitting on me. You're drunk, you know what I mean? Just back up. So dude's response to my buddy is, well, I'll drag you out back by your hair, which is just
fuck
stupid
you
as
will.
hell because at the time my buddy had a buzz cut, so like
Right.
it didn't even make any fucking sense.
Should have said you're gonna drag him out by
And
his
at the
buck
same
teeth.
time, as soon as he said this, I'm like, dude, like you're literally saying it to the fucking worst person in the bar right now.
Yeah,
like,
because this buddy of yours had a penchant for getting into fisticuffs.
oh,
Certainly
dude,
did.
yeah. I mean, no, like he's not necessarily the person to start a fight, but if you say some shit like that to him, dude, it's like
That
just
guy's
put your
mouth
fucking
never
dukes up.
stops running. It never, even when he was a kid, he never
Right, well,
knew when to
yeah,
shut the
I mean,
fuck up.
he is who he is, man.
Now, this is the same friend, correct me if I'm wrong, once got into it at some house party, got his dome cracked, and then reportedly said himself to you that he was never the same after that.
Yeah. Oh no. 100%.
Okay,
Yeah. I mean, and
okay.
to this day, I tell him like, dude, you got a traumatic brain injury, bro. Like you already had a short fuse, and that shit just shortened it even more. And so, anyways, this dude says I'm gonna drag you out back by your hair, and my buddy's like, oh really? Like, okay.
What, my fucking pubes? The fuck is wrong with you?
And then, so as this kind of starts to escalate, the owner of the bar, you know, he comes up and he's like, all right, man, I don't want to kick you guys out, but you guys got to go. I don't want no trouble, da-da-da. We're both like, well, we didn't even start any trouble, but whatever, dude, we'll leave, no big deal. So he decides to kick us out. These damn kids screaming.
It's all right.
You gotta control them goddamn monsters.
Yeah, he decides to, shit, they were laying down chilling. It wouldn't have taken an hour to get the phone call. But,
Oh, we're running on your schedule, homie? Go fuck
Hey, man, I
yourself.
was sitting here
Hang up on this
patiently
piece of shit, my little brother. Hang up on him. Give a fuck.
Okay, so anyways, the owner decides he's gonna kick us out, but he makes the decision to kick Estelle, baby, relax. He makes the decision to kick us out, but he kicks out the big guy like at the same time.
That's a mistake.
Like, he didn't think this one out because we're getting kicked out, and as we're walking out, the big dude walks out right in front of us, and I'm like, oh fuck! I'm like, I see where this is going.
You're going to
dude.
the hospital now.
So what happened? What happened with the chicks you were trying to talk up?
Oh, once a fight's about to start happening, girls are pretty much they're not really trying to deal with that.
That dries up the well real quick, dude.
Yeah.
Pussy go dry
Right,
real
exactly,
quick when
dude.
violence happens.
Dude completely ruined anybody's chances. So it's like, whatever, dude. So at that point, my buddy's probably a little pissed about that too. Well, the dude walks out in front of us, walks out the door, and dude, as soon as he walked out the door, I'm like, yup. I'm like, I know where this is going. Pulling my phone out. I'm like, all right, I'm recording this. This is going to be a whoop.
God bless you for that.
So, yeah, we get outside, dude, and this motherfucker, he's trying to, we'll see once we review the video, but dude's like, fuck you, and he's like sticking his middle finger up in my buddy's face.
Yeah.
Well, my buddy just fucking right hooks his finger like right out of the air, just bam, just like punches his hand. And when he punched his hand, like the dude kind of like went with it, and you can kind of tell the dude's demeanor changed a little bit when his hand got punched, because it's like, dude, like, you don't want one of those upside your fucking head.
Right.
And after that, he just kind of tried closing the distance. Like, he's trying to get close because he is a lot bigger. He's probably about 6'4", 6'5", got 100 pounds on my friend.
Big dude.
Hey, Drew. Fuck me.
What?
Fuck me.
Yeah, fuck me, bro. Dude, that's the
Fuck me,
funniest
bro.
part is because, like, months later, probably 6 months later, I had shown this video to everybody, all my friends. And then one of my friends, I wake up to a text message from my buddy, and he goes, dude, that video of your buddy knocking that guy out is on World Star. And I didn't fucking put it there.
Huh.
So, like, they picked it up somehow and put it on one of their fight compilations. And this shit had, like, over 1 million views at that point. But there was, like, 20 other fight videos all compiled together.
Right.
And, I go on the comments, dude. So there's, like, 30 fight videos on this whole compilation. Every fucking comment, the top one was like, did that dude just tell him to fuck him? There's like, why does this dude keep saying fuck me, bro?
Fuck me, bro.
So, I can't wait till we can actually review this. So I want you in on it, and if you can get your buddy who was in the fight.
Oh, I already talked to him. I already told him that we'd give him a call. He's
Okay.
all for it.
Randall,
Statute of
dude, I don't know the
limitations
kid that
probably
well,
over with.
but Randall ready to go.
Randall, that's what we're calling him,
He
Randall.
wants to,
Yeah, Randall,
wants
yeah,
to
my buddy
relive
Randall.
that all day.
My favorite part, so listeners, you'll see it when we release it here in a few weeks, but my favorite part of it is like when it's like, because the big dude is drunk, like he's falling down
Hammered.
drunk.
Fucking hammered.
And he takes a couple of solid shots and drops down. What did he drop, Andrew? To his knees?
No, dude, he got dude.
Oh,
Really,
to his
man,
ass.
He ate one good solid like just fucking all knuckle sandwich right to the side of his head, dude. And after that, bro, he was on skates. Like
It wasn't the
for.
kick that put him down?
Yeah, because
no, and in the video, I'm literally like, dude, put your hands up, dude. I'm like, put your hands up. Like,
Andrew's
you're gonna
like,
get fucking knocked.
yo, Randall, that's it.
then that's the funny part. So like, because you see the if it wasn't enough before, there's the kick to the head.
That's it.
Oh yeah, so like after he catches him good, the dude's on skates. He don't know where he's at. Then Randall just kind of stalks him in a circle and kind of cuts him off, dude, and hits him with a haymaker right in the fucking temple. Dude falls on his like kind of like on his ass on his knees.
Yeah.
And then he's like kind of like bent over and he's trying to get up. Then he hits him with an uppercut right in the forehead, dude. And then at that point, I'm closing the distance trying to stop the fight. I'm like, enough. And then, of course, Randall ain't done, dude. He's got to give him a fucking solid kick to the head.
Curb stomp.
It was like watching the end of a Mortal Kombat fight, and some motherfucker goes, "Finish him!" and that's when you step in shouting, "Enough! Over!"
Yeah, and then so the head kick lands, dude. I mean, flush, dude.
Oh,
like,
it landed.
Randall had a fucking big ass bump on his chin and his knee. That's how hard it hit the dude.
Damn.
Like his knee was fucked up from where it hit him in the head.
That poor fucking guy. I mean, he deserved it, but that's fucked up.
Oh yeah, well, so anyways, fucking and then after that, dude, and you kind of can see it on the video. So I'm like pushing Randall away. And I kind of turned back, and this dude just sprawled out, fucking spread eagle, dude. He's just seeing stars. He's got like a little bit of vomit running
Foaming
down
at the mouth.
I'm like, dude, you just fucking killed this guy. Like,
And I'm an accessory to murder because I filmed it and didn't do anything.
Oh, Randall and Sasquatch, man, they were lucky you were there to step in when you did because,
dude, like you said, it would have probably, he probably wouldn't have stopped because as I'm pushing him away, the dude's like half dead on the ground. Randall's still standing over him. Fuck me, bro. Fuck
Denty.
me.
he was really triggered by
Can
that.
I ask you something?
Oh, dude, like I said, he's one of them people, like, dude, like, you just don't set him off because it's like, dude, he's going to fucking... I mean, I've seen this motherfucker get hit in the head with a beer bottle, dude, and eat it. And the kid hit him with a beer bottle, and he stood there like, who the fuck hit me? And the kid just took off running.
Denty.
Like, the kid knew, like, man, I just gave you my best shot with a beer bottle. Like, I ain't going to get you in a fight. But, so anyways, we leave I'm like, we got to get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, this guy's, like, on the ground. Who knows if he's fucking, I don't know what's going on with him. He might die. I don't fucking know.
Time
so
to
I'm like,
go.
let's get the fuck out of here. We go to the Coney Island, and we're eating food. We're, like, laughing about it. And this black couple walks in. And they look at us, and we look at them, and they were at the bar, dude. And they go, you're the one that beat the fuck out of that guy? They're like, we seen him walking home with a big old titty on his head.
I remember that line. I remember that line.
And we busted out laughing, like, and I looked at Crandall like, well, at least we know he's not dead.
He's
Like,
alive.
motherfucker-
He's alive.
Well, and then I guess like a year or two later, Randall was at the liquor store, and he said he turned down the beer aisle, and lo and behold, who was it? That
Damn.
motherfucker was at the store, and he said that dude like caught him out of the corner of his eye, and dude just wouldn't even fucking look his way. He was just staring at the ground, like probably having
Pissed his
PTSD
pants.
and shit.
Wow.
But he remembered it, man. He remembered that ass whooping. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, he completely brought it upon himself, you know. But
Get his
it probably
fucking
didn't have to
attention,
go-
please.
It probably didn't have to go to the length it did, but I mean, hey, shit happens, dude.
Brandon's got something he wants to ask you.
What's up?
You hear me?
Yeah.
At what fucking point do you stop hanging around with somebody that could potentially get you murderous charges, like accessory to a crime?
And that's the thing, though. I still hang out with them to this day, but I don't go.
I know. I'm asking. At what point do you stop doing that?
I mean, hey, friends are friends, man. You've been friends for a long time.
Okay.
Now this is the perfect opportunity for one of our hey.
It was a hey moment for sure. and then it was funny because it got a lot of mixed. And what's crazy is that video, dude. I never did anything. Well, there's even more I can go into with the video. Like I said, I got contacted by Ridiculousness to buy the fucking video rights off of me, dude.
What did they offer you a price?
Dude, well, here's what the weirdest thing is. This is the weirdest thing. They couldn't get a hold of me through Facebook or something. I was living with my dad at my grandma's at the time, and I come home from work, and my dad's like, yeah, someone from MTV left a message on Grandma's
Who are you in trouble with?
Message. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what? I'm like, so I called the dude back and talked to him. Yeah, somehow they came across the video. They were gonna buy the rights, but you only get paid and they have the rights if they air it. And so he told me like that they were planning on putting it in an episode. Like a year went by, and I was kind of paying attention. Like, man, I wonder if they're gonna air this shit. You know, I mean, ridiculousness isn't necessarily that violent. You know, like
right.
It's just not. That's not really what they do on there. Well,
no, that's what we do. Violent shit.
So yeah, I mean, hey man, gotta get them clicks, dude. But anyway, so I didn't even tell Randall about any of this because me and him were like, I think we were like arguing at the time or something.
You were like, I'm gonna get all that money.
Yeah, well, I'm like, I'm gonna get the money, and I want you to be sitting at home because I know he watches ridiculousness. I want him to
see himself on there. That'd be great.
And then have that come on. Well, so long story short.
No, that's long story.
And I reached out to the guy, the producer on Ridiculousness, and I emailed him, and I'm like, well, what's up with that, man? I'm like, did you guys ever end up using it? I never seen it on TV. And he messaged me back and said that right before they dropped the episodes, they do like a final cut of stuff. And apparently his clip got cut on the cutting room floor. It was like one of the last things they cut out of the episode. I'm assuming because it was fucking kind of violent.
Yeah. Fuck me. Like it's like hate crime shit, bro. You can't watch that kind of violence.
So then it was funny though because later on I was watching Ridiculousness, and here comes a segment on Ridiculousness called Ginger Snaps. And it was all redheads like, getting mad and shit.
That was the episode, bro.
This was the episode.
And what a good title. What a great title. Yeah. Ginger Snaps, bro. Whoever come up with that, give him a fucking raise in a corner office with a view.
Well, and that's what kind of put two and two together with how they found it. They probably were just searching, like, Angry Ginger on YouTube, and the video's titled Little Ginger Knocks Out Big Drunk Guy.
Boom, boom.
That's right.
A classic.
That's definitely how they stumbled upon it. Yeah. But I'm still pissed to this day that they never aired it, because that shit was...
No, you shouldn't be, Drew. You shouldn't be, because now we're going to air it, and you're going to get... like 100% money for it. So.
Oh, I'm telling you, yeah, dude. And like you were talking about how like not using the term fight companion, dude. Everybody on YouTube, that's not just Joe Rogan.
I didn't know if that was coined. I had no idea, but
no, it's not coined because every MMA content creator, they all live stream on Saturdays during the fights, and they're all called fight companions.
Couldn't you call it sparring buddy? It'd be like the same thing.
I mean, it wasn't much of a sparring match, dude.
Hate crimes we watch.
Cold-blooded getting the shit kicked out of him, but yeah, man, that's funny. Yeah, no, but I already talked to Randall, and he said he'd be more than willing to accept a phone call and talk about it.
Sounds good. All right, we're gonna wrap.
So you guys got to do a whole shit with that episode. You could do a bunch of stuff, man. We could talk about that.
He's gonna be a Jason on the show.
A Jason.
Yeah. Doesn't know how to wait for his turn to speak. He never shuts up once they get
Brandon,
it.
No, you know what it is, Brandon, is I can barely hear you.
I know that. I'm taking it into consideration.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in the bottom of a barrel, dude.
Gave me a chance to make fun of Jason, though, so I had to take it.
He's in the bottom of a beer can as he's been all afternoon. That's
at least I'm not in the bottom of a 15-year-old. Oh!
Again.
Oh!
Should be 25 in October. You see how fucking happy he is and pleased with himself he is right now.
Love that shit.
He loves just exaggerating.
The fans love that shit, bro.
I'm going to tell you.
All 179 of them.
Just like my sister-in-law once told Jason, you just jealous because you can't get that young pussy.
I had young pussy many a times. Then I married it and it got old.
Did you have it when you were in your advanced age?
My marriage is last. So they don't have a shelf life.
That was a pretty
you want
to
talk shit, bro? You want to talk shit, bro? That's what I thought. Both my kids have the same mom.
Damn. Now that one's harsh.
We don't pull no punches around this bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, what did you just say to me?
We don't pull no punches.
No. Before that.
I don't know what.
No. Rewind it back. You just recalculating the math, and you're like, oh, fuck, I ain't going to say it again to him. God knows what will come out of his mouth.
Both my kids have the same mom?
Mm-hmm. Don't you start with me. Mm-hmm.
Both my kids do have the same mom. What are you going to throw at me, bro? I don't know. What do you got at me?
Oh, shit.
Am I missing something here?
You might be. It might be.
Oh, are we referencing the...
Now he fucking has a dawning realization.
But I'm not like... But here's the thing, though. Like, there's no substantial evidence to back anything up. Like, and I've openly said, if that kid from the 03 raw dogging of my neighbor is my kid, then I'll claim it. If it shows up looking like me and my dad and my kids, then guess what? It's my kid.
So do you want to amend your previous statement? Do you want to put an asterisk on that statement?
No. No.
That was a quick no.
Have your divorce lawyer sorted out for me.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't have one.
Couldn't even afford that.
I didn't have one.
Had some hobo file his papers.
I represented myself.
Jesus Christ, that's rough. Drew, you should have been in a fucking studio, you cunt bastard. What's wrong with
I
you?
didn't have the girls all weekend.
Oh,
But
now he's got his kids.
can't bring them
The
there.
one time we got a
Christ.
podcast, now he's got his kids.
You hear
You're
this
way
shit?
too fucking hard, dude.
God damn. All right, man.
This motherfucker's trying to make jokes.
Always.
I'll tell you what. I'll call you up afterward if you need me to do some editing to this episode.
Oh, I mean, I don't
I'll
really
do
give
it
a
for
shit,
you.
dude. I don't give a shit, but when Brandon gets some jokes made at his expense that he don't like, I don't expect those to be edited out either.
Never.
Yeah.
Oh, I done pissed my little brother off.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame him.
I got one big brother dying, another one pissed off at me. I guess I'm an only kid. It is what it is.
Nah, it's
With
just,
now, hold on a second. Hold on a
I'll
second.
be an open book for you guys, but I know Brandon's got a few things that he's got off limits on the podcast. So.
Well, of
Just-
course I've been through it.
Just one that he's asked me. But you just made a comment. You said, "I guess I'll be an only child." Now with your dad in the picture, you ain't ever gonna be an only child.
Absolutely.
You teed that one up for me. I was like, "Oh, I'm swinging at that one."
Drewski, don't ever be mad at me for that shit. I'm fucking with you.
Oh no, dude, I'm not taking anything.
I mean,
personal.
I
don't
implied
give a
Joel
shit.
sleeping
Hey,
with a
man,
15-year-old
it's all
woman,
for the
so
content.
come on.
It's all for the content, dude.
Thank
You
you.
gotta be real.
Thank you.
Podcasting isn't funny or cool if you're like the whole thing is you're getting the real side of somebody. You're not getting an act. You know?
I did get Joel to admit that he did not come with RWF.
What, did you come up with it?
Yes! on
Dude,
the fucking Noble House.
He's been hung up on this for years like it matters.
Yeah, you take credit for jokes that
Oh,
aren't
for
yours.
fuck's sake.
Brandon sounds like the one who's pissed.
Congratulations. You named our backyard wrestling promotion more than
You're
20 years ago.
goddamn right.
Put that notch in your belt.
Who named this podcast?
What do you mean? We named it together.
Oh, now he's taking dual credit.
We
for-
literally
No.
went over this in our first
I
episode.
got it, bro. You have it on camera?
I've got it recorded.
You a liar.
We released it to the world on the internet.
Fix your cum glasses, all right?
Listen, I had an eye test. I got new glasses on the way, okay? I don't need any more shit about this. Yeah, my glasses been broken for 2 years, okay? I'm frugal, all right? I make things
Hey, you're
last.
spiking, homie.
Even
You're
I'm not
spiking.
spiking.
Yeah,
You know
you're
what the
spiking.
fuck you're talking about because I can hear the shit through my ears trying to tell me like he's got some sort of technical skills. I'm spiking. Get the fuck out of here. Now he's sitting over there like a fucking lump of mashed potatoes, quivering from his own goddamn chuckles.
But that was always a line my dad would always use. I'm not cheap, I'm frugal. Then
That's
I grew up,
right.
I'm like, no, motherfucker, you cheap.
You're fucking cheap, bro.
Chibo knew this score.
Hey, if before you go to a restaurant, you're busting out the fucking encyclopedia entertainment coupons.
Oh.
You're fucking cheap, bro.
Dude,
You're cheap.
Drew, the embarrassment of that was unforgivable.
Oh, dude, and he'd pull his glasses out, and he'd be fucking.
This
reading
is
the
buy
fine
one
print.
Long Island, get a burger free, sweet. Oh, what the
We would
fuck?
literally pick the restaurant we went to, not buy if the food is good.
No.
If there was an entertainment coupon available.
You know the entertainment book?
Vaguely, yeah.
Oh, dude, it was all color coded and
they were
shit.
like, you bought them for like $50, and it was like a big ass.
Oh,
book
more
that
than
had,
that.
endless
More than that.
coupons for restaurants, which I mean, it's not like a bad thing, but it's just tacky to fucking be doing that.
No, but mom would always be like, not with the entertainment thing, when we go to Wendy's, she'd be like, I've got a coupon for a 99-cent Frosty, a 99-cent nugget, free sauce, right? A $1.99 junior bacon cheeseburger. Like, what the fuck, dude?
What's going on with your mom in this
Like-
story? Why does she talk like that?
Because she was like make sure they were not going to miss anything she was saying as far as the
Right, make
coupons
sure they
went.
knew it was 99 cents.
$4.99 biggie combo, supersized for my fat ass son, please.
Hey, do we know if Jibo listens?
No.
We don't know.
Does he talk to his biological son or his...
I was going to leave that question for next time, but thank you for bringing that up when we're trying to wrap things up.
He doesn't talk to any of us. How would he listen?
Well, maybe we should get a hold of Jibo.
Put that on Andrew. I put that on Andrew.
Me and him can have an intervention, dude.
I still love you.
Listen, as long as he doesn't break any of the equipment, I don't have a problem with it.
Can't promise that.
Well, maybe it should be over a phone call.
Broken marriages, broken homes. I don't fucking know, bro.
Look at you, up on your fucking high horse. You're like, ooh, look at me and my marriage.
Right.
You're not going to make me feel bad for making it work, all right?
For making it work, right?
Making it work. Motherfuckers messaging me every day of the week. 6 fucking cans deep. April bitching in me in there. But I'm making it work.
I need this whole second half scrapped and we're done. Fuck both of you.
See, that's why you don't start a circular firing squad, man. When you all got shit on each other, you don't start shooting bullets.
That's family, right?
Exactly.
That's
family.
When, that's right. That's when you say, family. All right, man, we're going to let you go. You got to come on more often.
No, fuck you. That's why you should have been in the guiding honey hole today, was for this right here. We could have been laughing together.
I mean, you guys record on Saturdays. I pretty much have the girls every fucking weekend, but I can organize it to where I won't have them on Saturday.
Is there not a mom in the picture?
You got to rope in your mama as a babysitter. That's what I do.
Yeah, no. They have a mom, but she works the weekends. She works all weekend. She works.
I'm talking about your mom.
So.
And they got the same mama,
Talk
unlike
about
my
your
boys.
Mom. My mama.
Oh, I mean, I could ask mom, but it's just, I mean, she probably would do it. I just have to talk to her about
she could
it,
come to the honey hole.
That involves me having to drive them all the way to her house. And
she
then
could come to the honey hole and then watch him here.
Don't say anything like, oh, like that's not a big deal because I know your ass never wants to drive out to mom's house. So,
no,
you live closer than I do.
Hey, here's something funny. Last weekend when we recorded, I tried to get him to come to my mom's house, which is about a 15 minutes at most drive. He's like, nah, I can't do it, man. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm a creature of convenience.
Now listen, hey, Dento, if you ever are in and you got a babysitter or something, I can pick you up. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I have a vehicle. It's just more or less, it's just organizing the kids.
Okay.
But if we can nail down a Saturday, because I know you guys were supposed to do it yesterday, and obviously something happened. So it's like if we can nail down a date and stick to it, and I can set it up like a week or 2 weeks ahead of time, it really wouldn't be an issue.
What did your wife have? Varsity cheerleading?
What? Could you get your jokes right? I don't currently even have a wife, so at least get your goddamn jokes.
Your girlfriend,
Dude, Brandon. I don't know how much comedy you watch, Joel, but Brandon's like the broke man's Bert Kreischer.
Thanks, I think.
Constantly drunk and just.
I'm not shirtless.
Just all I ask is for accuracy in the jokes. Okay, that's all I ask for.
Well, because I always call everyone's wife their wife, whether or not they're actually their wife. I mean, your female companion who is of young age.
I call your old lady.
My girlfriend, who's 24 years old, of a young age.
That 24 to me is young. So is 14.
Yeah,
but, hey,
you're right. Young, tight. All right, man, I gotta wrap this podcast. I gotta go pick my kids up. My mom's probably wondering. My mom's like, "Where the fuck is he at?"
Going off the rails quick.
I'm gonna get to my mom and I'm like, "I'm gonna jump in the pool." And she's like, "I'm sorry, you're gonna what?" That's what I did last weekend. I'm like, "Pool, mom, and you got some dinner for me?"
Hey, man, that's what it's supposed to be.
Love you, Drewski. Good times, man.
Oh, yeah, I love you too, man. I'll see you guys. And like I said, we'll set it up, dude. I'll come down there. Trust me, I want to, man. I got to see the honey.
I know you do.
All right.
It's nothing special, bro.
Gotta wrap it up.
Love you guys.
See ya, man.
Yeah, later.
Well, that went on far longer than I expected and went far more ridiculous. I'm going to have to call you. We may have to do some editing. I don't fucking know.
Is it over a half hour?
Well over. We're almost at an hour.
Oh, come on, really?
Which is why yeah.
You can't cut any bit of that bullshit. That was too good.
You might think differently when you're sober.
I don't think so.
But listeners, remember, be you vagrant or be you vandal. All rascals and rogues, welcome here.
Hey.
I said here.